Hi guys,
welcome back to our YouTube channel,
the Mayanja family, and today we are back with an interesting episode. It's been a journey, right?
I know.
Guys, today this is like a testimony about our pregnancy. It wasn't easy.
Our baby girl.
To an extent of even losing our lives.
It was a miracle pregnancy.
Yeah.
This is actually a testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've been following us, you know that we had two handsome boys.
Handsome boys.
Yeah, and the baby we just got is actually a girl.
She's actually here playing.
Yeah. So
excuse us for the noise in the background. She's the one playing with her toys here.
Yeah, she's down here.
The brothers are back to school.
Yeah. So we have now 3 babies.
Yeah, the family is growing, honey.
Yeah, we are now a family of 5. Like,
Imagine.
How did we get here? Yeah, so we had 2 boys and now we have a princess in the family.
Yeah.
And it is one of the testimonies that we are here to share, but to also encourage someone out there that actually tough times don't last.
Yeah, tough times. I remember,
they really
honey,
don't last. It feels like yesterday, right?
Yeah, I remember you saying, honey, when is this getting done? I feel tired. We are like 4 or 5 months pregnant and she's like, I feel tired. When is this ending?
When is this ending?
Oh my God. I'm like,
Yes.
honey, hang in there, hang there. It will end in praise. It is soon ending.
Yeah.
But hey, look where we are.
It feels like yesterday. So if you're out there and you're going through a challenging moment, just know it's not going to last. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It could be a season that God is actually going to like manifest his glory through what you are going through.
That's right.
So take heart. We are going to be sharing a few of the clips of how our journey was. So let's go down.
All right.
First of all, let me start with you before I spill my own. How did that journey take you?
Well, the journey was very stressful, honestly speaking. It also affected my creativity.
Yeah.
Because I think most of you know that I have
he has a YouTube channel.
I have not one. I have 2 YouTube channels, and I'm a full-time YouTuber. I'm a full-time content creator, and most of the time I work from home because when I go in the field to capture content, I come back home to edit. So I spend most of my time with my family.
Yeah.
So it affected my creative journey every time I'm seeing my wife struggling. Our pregnancies, actually all our pregnancies give us a hard time.
Yeah.
I'm someone who wanted to have many children, but I think
he's got to cut it short now.
But I think right now I have to think otherwise because every time I see her going through what she goes through, it hurts me. I feel bad.
Yeah. And not to say like not to judge, but truth is everyone goes like through it differently.
Yeah.
It treats everyone different. So if it was bad for us, don't fear. Maybe it would be good for you.
There are people who don't even experience any discomfort while pregnant.
Yeah, they are like okay.
Even the pushing, they just do pew.
No, that one. No, you can't just do pew.
I'm telling you,
those things that you guys see on video, some of them are not real.
Guys, not so. Someone just does pew.
I'm telling you, I'm a
the
woman.
The doctor says, poo poo baby, poo poo baby.
I know, doctor. And it's already out.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of those things are acted, but the real ones, you know, it's not a joke. It's not a joke to bring life.
You know, there is where the Bible talks of giving birth as a Hebrew woman.
Yes.
Yeah, so back then, those ladies, those women, used not to experience a lot of pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Until that curse that God put on the children of Israel because of what, if you're a Christian, you know where that comes from.
Yeah.
Eve doing all that she did and all that. But I also think, because I'm a Christian now, I know better. If you're a pregnant woman out there, you can actually pray and God can cut that pain short. So that when the time for bringing the child comes, your labor time will be cut short,
Yeah.
or even the pain will be less. The testimonies I've seen of people whose labor are like it's not that painful, like you said, but that happens if you actually pray, because there is wisdom in the Bible. The Bible tells us that Jesus came to take away the curse that has been put upon us. So whatever curse that you have in your life may be from, like, Jesus came to take away all those curses, even the curse of pain that was put on us because of Eve. So me, I believe that can actually be cut short, because I've seen testimonies of women whose journey is just smooth, you know. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So even us sharing this, we've been contemplating about sharing this.
Yeah.
But my husband was like, you know what, we've got to tell people why we were away from YouTube for some time.
Yeah, as a family channel.
Yeah.
And besides this, to encourage many people who are most likely to go through the same kind of situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to tell you my story, guys, right from the conception, like, we were happy, we were having another addition to our family.
Yeah.
But then again, as you know, for me, I have really difficult pregnancies, as he has said. Like, I be sick the first 6 months, down.
Actually, the time we realize we are pregnant,
Yeah, I start vomiting.
even if the pregnancy is just a week old or 2 weeks old, the
Yeah.
moment we realize that, hey,
I am.
that's
It's like
when-
as if they hear.
yeah, that's
It's
when
like my
trouble
body
starts.
listens.
That's when trouble starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started vomiting right away, like vomiting seriously, that even water comes back.
Yeah.
So I have to be put.
She can't take in anything. Even
Yeah.
drinking water just comes back.
Yeah. So I had to be in the hospital for all that time, so that they give me medicine to keep things in my body, because if you don't eat, then you're most likely not to live, because to live you have to put something in your stomach,
and that
also protect the baby.
Yeah, and that medicine makes her extremely weak, extremely powerless,
Yeah.
to an extent that she can't even control her body sometimes.
Yeah.
So most of the times I was supposed to be home.
Yeah.
Even I couldn't go out in the field to capture content. Oh, baby. Hey, biju. She's calling for our attention, guys.
Okay, here, Mama. You want to have this?
Okay, give her this. Give her this.
Have this?
Yeah, guys, Mama is trying to make sure that her baby is okay, so we can proceed with the video. So I was telling you that it affected my creativity. I couldn't go out sometimes in the field to capture content.
Yeah.
I had to be around home.
Thank you for sacrificing, man. I know how hard it
Yeah,
is,
it's my responsibility, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, there are some men who actually choose their work over when they, especially if you are the provider of the family in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go and work so that you can provide for the family. So it gets challenging sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would stay home, look after the boys, cook, mop,
I know.
do all the house chores. Yeah, and actually, those moments have helped me bond with my family since our first child, Manuel.
Yeah.
All our pregnancies have been available, guys, from day one up to the end.
Yeah.
That's why I even put my travels on hold, because on UG Connect I travel a lot, I make travel content, go to different countries, but I put all that on hold. And many of my fans were reaching out, they were like, hey, Lawrence,
what is happening? Are you sick?
You should be
Did
traveling.
they arrest you?
Yeah, because making content in Uganda also is not easy traveling.
Yeah, I
like
know.
recording on the streets, sometimes you get in trouble with security. Yeah, so tell us about your experience.
Yeah,
honey.
so guys, as I said, for the first 6 months, like, I was bedridden on medicine. And thank God, after the 6 months, I got some little bit of energy. That is when I was able to even go back
That
to
is
content.
for this baby.
For only the baby girl. The boys,
For
it
the
was
boys,
worse.
it was throughout.
Yes. So in my second trimester, that is when I actually towards the end of the second trimester, that is when I got some energy. I actually even told my husband, let's go create some content. If you followed me on YouTube, that's when I went and made some interviews.
Those videos
did some content,
on
those
her
videos
channel.
On my channel that I last
She was
did.
pregnant, but people didn't know that you are.
Yeah, the ones that I last did on Karunji Josephine, my personal YouTube channel. So I had some little energy to actually do that content. And until the last time, I mean the end of the pregnancy, but towards the end, like a month before the due date.
Before, yeah.
So what I remember is that I really had contractions that were painful
ones, and it was at around 3 in the morning.
Night,
in the night.
It felt like it was really time to have the child, but it wasn't. According to our calculations, it wasn't. So I remember that night, we are going to be sharing those clips.
Yeah.
We had to pack everything.
Yes.
And go to hospital. At night. Reaching there, you know, Ugandan hospitals, like they work in shifts. When you go there, the doctor that was there during day, you may not find them at night. So the doctor that we found there, they checked us to check whether the baby is fine. They check the heart rate and all that. And then they get to realize that I'm actually dilated.
Yeah, the cervix is open by 2 centimeters.
By 2 centimeters.
So the doctor is like, you guys are ready to give birth.
And the doctor is telling us, you guys are ready to have a child.
But
if you are getting the pains, but you're going for a C-section. You won't be able to push your baby. And yet, for the other babies, we've been giving birth normally.
Without any complications.
Yes.
So you were like, why? And at the hospital, they are like, right now, we can't handle the situation. We have to refer you to
a certain hospital, and then to that hospital, that means this baby will have to be put into
the incubator,
the nursery.
Yeah.
So we have.
Is it nursery incubator?
They call
same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
So we are like.
That's what the doctor is telling us.
Yes.
Yeah. That the cervix is open.
Yeah, when you're listening to a doctor,
the cervix is open.
Yeah.
By 2 centimeters, but we can't handle this case because the baby is not yet due.
Yeah.
So we have to refer you to Zambia Hospital. But just go prepared. Just go prepared, knowing that the baby will be put in a nursery.
Yeah, but then again, remember this hospital that we have gone to. It's one where we have been going for our antenatal visits and all that. So finding the doctor that is telling us we can't handle your situation, first of all, that was a shock. We are like, you can't handle our situation, and yet we've been taking like our antenatal visits from here and everything there. And by the way, it's not a small clinic or what. They can really take care of a pregnant. They can help you to give birth and all that. Like, they had everything. But then this doctor is telling us I have to refer you somewhere. So that was even more stressful. And it was in the middle of the night. You know what that means? That means you have to, if someone is taking you, because we didn't have a car, you know, we had to use public transport.
Yeah.
Hard.
We had to use a private car.
Yeah, that is what I'm talking about, which is more expensive, right? Yeah. So if it is night time, it is more expensive than when it is daytime.
Yeah.
So that was more challenging. It was more stressful. I'm in pain. My husband is stressed.
Man.
We can't explain what is happening. And you know what? We just believed God.
But honey, you are a strong woman.
Yeah, I believe after that.
Guys, if you look at the clips we are sharing on top of this video, some of you will think, she didn't look to be going through a hard time, but it was crazy. Baby's calling for attention, guys. Yeah, we are back now.
Yeah, after the girl disturbing us for a minute.
Yeah.
So you were saying?
I was saying that people might say she didn't look to be going through a hard time from the videos, the clips.
Yeah.
But hey, she's a strong woman.
Yeah.
A strong woman.
That one I
because believe. I've also witnessed all our births. I've been there. in the hospital, holding her hand. Push, baby, push, baby.
You think I would manage?
So guys, we are here. The scans, the 2 scans gave us the same result almost. Right now,
We are surprised.
according to the scans, 2 of them we still had like a month.
Like 4 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, 4 to 3 weeks from now, according to the 2 scans we did here. And now the doctor has just told us that it shows that the baby is just remaining with 1 week. 1 week, and right now the cervix has started opening.
It is open already.
So
2 centimeters.
2 centimeters right now, guys. It has caught us off guard. I really can't believe this, but hey, God is with us, and we are going through this victorious. We are not going to have any complications.
Amen.
The baby is going to be very healthy. And you, the mommy, you're going to be very, very healthy.
Believe in God.
Amen.
I'm still strong. So I would really love to appreciate you as well. Thank you for standing by me and for strengthening me, plus our family. Our mothers were there. They were so supportive.
Yeah.
So having a really supportive team is very, very key in this time, because I don't know how I would have done it without you. And when it comes to Ugandan hospitals, like some hospitals,
They're
they
not
don't allow-
reliable.
yeah, they don't. Some they don't actually allow men in labor wards, but for us, all our babies, we've had it when he's actually around. He has seen how, like, he has seen all the struggle of bringing a baby to life, and I really applaud you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being there. So guys, the false labors, they didn't stop there on that night. We were telling them about that night. So that night, they just gave us some medicine. They told us maybe, they always give reasons as to why the labor pains are coming before. Because there is what you call those false labors that come before the baby. They're called what? I'm forgetting the name that they usually call them. Mom brain. So they usually call them Braxton Hicks.
Oh, Braxton Hicks.
Braxton Hicks, yeah. They usually come like to prepare the body for it to give birth. So these ones were even more serious than the Braxton Hicks.
And guys, the hospital we went to, the doctor told us that we shall be giving birth, that the operation has to be done within how many hours, honey?
He said 18 hours.
18 hours.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened.
So from there, they actually gave us some medicine to go with that we go back at home. But we couldn't wait because of the pain. It was too much. But remember, before leaving that hospital, they put the drip on me, like some medicine in my body to sort of calm the pains and all that. But it didn't. So we had to change hospital. We had to go to another hospital. And then guess what happened to that other hospital? When we reached there, they did the checkups and all that. And remember, we went with the doctor's report that the other doctor told us that we were 2 centimeters dilated. So this other doctor that we went to in another hospital then tells us that it's okay for a woman to be 2 centimeters dilated.
A woman who has given birth before.
Yeah. So it's like that one is not an issue. So what we should deal with is the pains. For her, she called it, actually she was a lady. For her, she called it that was
False
a
labor.
False labor. But this false labor, we've never experienced them before. Because I also can tell the Braxton Hicks, but these ones were unusual.
Yeah. She did all the possible checks.
Yeah, and she told us
she concluded
that it's not yet time for
it's not
giving
yet time.
birth. So remember, I'm all stressed. I'm going through pain. They're not stopping. There are these Braxton hits that come and then go. Yeah. They come and go. But these ones were consistent.
Yeah.
Like you'd think that
consistent
coming.
And real.
Yeah.
The Braxton kicks are not that painful.
And they don't take a lot of time.
Because they are training your body. But these ones were real.
They were really
and painful. Yeah.
So the doctors were really concerned. She also recommended some medicine.
Yeah.
And she told us to wait. If it gets worse, if the pain gets severe, that is when we should come to the hospital.
Yeah.
So, honey, tell them the rest.
So we get discharged from the hospital. We go back home. After a few hours, I think, the Braxton Hicks stop, and then
they keep coming and going again.
Yeah.
So now the real Braxton Hicks, then we start to experience them. I don't know what was the problem with the pains that had come the day before. I really don't understand that kind of pain. I've never experienced it like with my other two babies.
Actually, within that time, guys, we spent a lot of money.
Remember, we are about to have our baby.
I think it was the devil's work.
Yeah.
Because we spent a lot of money. When we came back home, we were like, wow, look at what we've spent in just this small period of time.
Yeah, and yet the baby is not yet
Had
here.
we not got prepared for this, I think we would have had some challenges.
Yeah. So it was really stressful. And remember, in that time, as I've told you, my pregnancies are really hard. But we thank God.
Yeah.
It's a testimony as we are talking right now. We have our baby girl.
Yeah.
So weeks
one thing
after,
I was concerned about, or I was praying about, or is not to have our baby go in the nursery.
Yeah. Also, another thing, I didn't want to go for that C-section. So we were praying and rebuking that doctor's report.
He said, she can't even push.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And, I feel like there are some doctors who are placed in those hospitals and they're working as the devil's agents.
Yeah.
First of all, to discourage mothers, because most patients, you believe what the doctor tells you.
Yeah, because there are many women who are told you can't push.
And they believe.
And when they try pushing, they push. I also have my sister. They told her she can't push on her second baby. But she insisted.
That is if you insist and you say me, I can do it.
And she pushed. She didn't get any complications.
Yeah.
Like also, I think yesterday you were showing me some couple on YouTube who were told that they can't push.
They can't have a baby. And actually, these ones had a C-section on their first baby.
Yes.
And then the second baby, they were like, you know what, we want to have a normal birth.
Even my sister had a C-section on her first baby.
And then the second
They were telling her you can't push because you had a C-section. But she pushed.
Yeah. You just need to work with the right doctor.
Yeah.
Because they are really...
Well, you don't know
who the right
doctor is. You just have to pray to God to guide you.
You can always... The good doctors are there.
Me, I think you just pray so that God guides you to the right person.
Definitely. Because the bad ones are there, but also the good ones are there. And you'll always find them if God guides you. So this
2
one,
weeks later...
I think this one was a bad one.
2 weeks later, we have our baby.
Yeah.
We didn't have any complications.
Man, it was
we
so
pushed,
miraculous.
though the labor pains were a bit intense.
Yeah, but as always, even the other boys, it was.
They lasted for longer hours.
Yeah.
But we thank God we went through that. And before bringing in the baby, we had to renovate our house, put things together because we were expecting visitors to come.
Guys. We had to renovate our house. It had some issues.
The walls on the close to the foundation they were soaked, like water was rising from the ground. And remember, we are not even in a wetland.
Yeah, foundational issues.
Yeah, we are not even in a wetland, but I think the foundation level wasn't constructed well.
Yeah.
So it was a bit wet.
The walls were they were not looking well. They were affected.
Yeah.
So
all the paint was peeling off.
Yes.
So we had to renovate the house.
For the new baby.
Yeah.
And we did some switching.
For the princess, eh?
Yeah. So we had our baby and as you were hearing the screams, we were all over the moon. Let me tell you, when God does a miracle, you will not even remember the pain that you went through.
Yeah.
When God does something for you, you will totally forget all the pain. So whatever pain you are going through, may God make you forget it.
Hallelujah.
And bring your testament in the name
Amen.
of Jesus.
Amen.
Yeah, so we were happy. We came back home. And let me tell you, it's now... Should we tell them that the time? The baby is now 6 months.
Yeah, she's 6 months.
Yeah, it's been...
And imagine this is when we are telling the story.
Yeah, because it's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And we thank God it's been a smooth journey this time. My healing process has been really awesome. My husband has been there. My parents have been there.
Yeah.
Like our family generally has been there to support us. And so far, I'm telling you, we are still excited that we have a baby girl in the house. The boys are excited that they have a baby sister.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Manuel and Ezekiel, they are all over the place.
Yeah.
Protecting the baby sister.
Yeah.
Kwegama, it's all joy in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
I think we end the video here, honey. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just excited that we are getting back to YouTube. You're going to be sharing our episodes from now and onwards.
Yeah.
This time we won't tell you how often, but we shall be producing more as we manage.
Yeah, we have more episodes coming soon.
Yeah.
We recorded some amazing videos with our friends from the UK.
Yeah.
It's a family from the UK who visited us here. We had some fun moments together,
Yeah.
some challenges, couple
Yeah.
games. They're
And we
all
had
coming
fun.
soon. We had so
Also-
much fun.
It's really been an awesome time. That our baby made the 6 months in December.
Yeah.
So we entered, like, we had Christmas when everything was well. So we are just glorifying God and happy to share this joy with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from us to you guys,
Baby's crying from us
Yeah.
to you. We say
bye-bye.